Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War, Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires, and part 7 of my Wood Elf campaign. Some people were saying that I couldn't take on Tilia. Prove those people wrong, although, to be fair, I might have got too many mods on at the moment. I might legitimately have a problem. Send help. In the meantime, we do have a lot of orcs that are currently just spreading out in every direction. We need to hunt those down. And I also did a little bit of a test, and shoot, I forgot the name, terribly sorry, but whoever said that the Vinter's Barrow House only affects adjacent regions, you're absolutely bloody right. And how bollocks is that? So this is absolutely doing, no, it's providing 2 wine resources, which are being sold for 28 gold. So I think what we might do is just get rid of that. And we are going to oh, hello. This enables the Join Confederation diplomacy demand. Really? I thought that was only on the Oak of Ages. Okay, so they've changed it so you can get the enabled Join Confederation diplomacy demand from the level 3 hall, which I'm fine with that. So we're going to build that. We're going to get rid of the Vinter's Barrow. Oh, do I want to do? I mean, we might be able to get.
The woods of Athelloren welcome you. Deliver your message.
I mean, they do like us, but I don't know whether they'd join in a confederation with us. Because they've got a better strength rank, because obviously they can afford more armies than we can. So, yeah, we're probably not going to confederate anytime soon despite that. So we're going to get rid of the Vinter's Barrow House, because it's doing absolutely bugger all for us. Get rid of that. That's fine. That will then free up another building slot for another building. Iraro, the blacksmith, he is within range of Kingsglade, just in case we need to hop back. But currently, he's maintaining public order at Khazrak Bufta because we have a little problem with we've got some scavens. There's some scavens, although it is dropping. So that's good. It's going to drop, and hopefully we'll get that back under control. I would like to recruit Iraro some more units, potentially, but we are just 1 turn away from winter. And, of course, that means that Orion is going to drop dead. So that's going to happen at the beginning of next turn, I think. And Orion can't move anywhere, so I guess let's just end the turn, and he can just jump into his bonfire for some. I don't know why he does that. I bet he doesn't even have to do that. I think it's probably just a thing at this point. Interestingly, Orion is reborn every year using a sacrifice of a different Wood Elf noble. There is a lot of prestige involved for the family of the chosen noble, and I imagine it's even better if you're like if it's your older brother, because not only do you get the prestige, but your older brother is going to sacrifice himself at the same time. So in 10 months after Orion then burns himself again, no more big brother. Still, because each Orion is a different elf, the Orion is also slightly different. It has a sort of multiple personality disorder.
Traitor stands before me.
Hello?
Speak, traitor.
Yeah, speak, Daith. Military access. Yeah, sure. That's fine. So each Orion is a different elf. Each Orion slightly different. The current Orion is in charge, but the previous Orions also have a say. And Khazrak, obviously the god of the hunt, who Orion is the avatar of, has the overriding sort of veto. Think of it like a bus with the current Orion in the driving seat and the other Orions all being backseat drivers from the rear, but Khazrak is the bus. So all the Orions are in Khazrak, riding around inside of him, sort of. This analogy isn't really working, is it? Point is, each Orion is different. So the Orion we get in come spring isn't even the Orion we started with. It's a brand new Orion, one with an untwistable stomach. Ariel is always the same, though. As I said, I don't think Orion even probably needs to burn himself. Ariel probably tries to talk him out of it every single time, but he just goes and does it anyway because his bros are egging him on. That's probably how it works. Okay, so we do have some of the custom lords that I've recruited just in sort of time for Orion to drop dead and for them to take over. So I haven't recruited. I've got all of them. I've gone through the comments. I've got them all on the list. So we got Bel Abrian, Baldric, obviously, Old Smoky. Do we have any more? I think that might be it. Because some of them cost quite a bit to recruit, which meant that I couldn't recruit all of them. So I will recruit all of them. But at the moment we've got these 3. So sort of we've got a big spin the wheel of which lord do we pick. I mean, I don't have a wheel. I've got a little cup with the bits of paper in it with their names on. So I'm going to pick one out. And we've selected Old Smoky. Old Smoky, the ancient tree man, he's up. So Orion has been wounded once again. He's got bonus experience though, so that's nice, but he got a rank. So there we go. And Old Smoky is now in command of the army. However, he's not going to be able to move quite as far. So Old Smoky he's ill-prepared, indolent, but resilient. And he's got more armor and melee defense, but less speed. And I think less melee attack and charge bonus. So basically, he's good on the defense, not so good on the attack. But he's also a magic user. So he does have the Jade spell line. So he's got regrowth, dwellers below, that kind of thing. Good stuff. The Skewering Branch. Armor piercing damage plus 10 for all treekin units. Oh, okay, fine. Fine, that seems good. Right, we're going to go chasing after these greenskins because they're being a bit of a pain in the arse. I mean, I'm not too worried about our garrisons. Our garrisons should be fine. Lucini's garrison is... I mean, we're pushing the greenskins away from it. Miragliano is fine. Their garrison is huge. And then we've got Irario the blacksmith defending Khazrak Buffdar. So this is going to be all good. And then, of course, we've got the spare building slot here because that Vinter's barrel thing wasn't doing anything for us, which is not great. You know what? I would like a Temple of Aisha. Casual replenishment rate plus 10% faction-wide. That would be very, very useful. On the other hand, I mean, Siege, well, maybe. Wildwood Waystones. Research rate. Yeah. On the other hand, I would like some Glade Riders. Sisters of the Thorn, Spears of Orion. Then we could get, obviously, the Wild Riders, who we currently are missing. So that would be quite nice. You know what? I kind of fancy that. We don't have any cavalry at the moment. And having some Glade Riders would be useful, just for running down enemy units as well. So let's do that. Get those up. Okay, fine. And do I want more units for you? Well, we can't really afford it at the moment, so... Well, we could jump back, but again, public order here is only getting... Military presence is 10. Corruption is reducing it by 5. I mean, we're always going to get some Skaven corruption because we're right next door to Skaven Blight, so that's, you know, kind of to be expected. We are currently we have a non-aggression pact with the Skaven, which is a little bit odd, but then to be honest, the Wood Elves often played sides against each other, so I guess being in a non-aggression pact with the Skaven isn't really completely unthinkable. Plus the Skaven are probably plotting to stab us in the back, and we're probably assuming they will, so... Awesome, the Warherd of the Shadowgave. So Karak Hearn have taken some of the border princes, which is fine, I guess. I'm half tempted to friend the dwarves and then maybe... Well, I don't know. You hindered our replenishment, you little bastard. I mean, we don't need any replenishment at the moment, but that's not the point. You little bugger. What we might be able to do is set up an ambush for them. Okay, so they have hindered old Smokey. Poor old Smokey. Irario is strict. Public order +1. That's pretty. Lucini has -10 growth. I mean, that's not a huge problem considering, well, it doesn't need growth, so that's probably fine. Can we? We could catch. No, we can't catch these armies. But what we could potentially do is, I say, lay an ambush for them. So they might head back to Lucini, thinking they can take it. That's a lot of humans. On the other hand, it's mostly just crappy humans. It's swordsmen, pikemen, and probably crossbows would be my guess. What can you actually recruit? Yep, you can only get halberdiers, spearmen, and crossbows. That's it. And pistoliers. But you're going to be a bit stuffed otherwise. Can we... When can we... What do you have to be? You have to be rank 3. Okay. Oh, so the Protector of the Oak, I think, can be a tree man's. So we could potentially get Old Smoky in there. Protector of the Oak, but not until he's rank 3, obviously. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no. What? Hello? Okay. That's not good. There's an entire Beastman army heading for Kingsglade. Okay, this is fine because Iraro the Blacksmith obviously is standing guard, ready to jump back, so he can do that. I hope he doesn't get caught travelling along the world routes, because obviously then he will die horribly, and that won't be good. He'll be fine. This will be okay.
A traitor stands before me. Speak, Trin.
You want me to join your war? No. No, because those dwarves are... You haven't tried it. You have done nothing. Okay, amazingly, we haven't been spotted. Hello! Well, you're Old Smoky's lunch. Chewy. Very chewy. Now, I think we should have no problem killing that Beastman army, assuming that we can get to Kingsglade. I'm slightly concerned they might head for the World Tree, which has less of a garrison. Okay, first things first, let's get back to Kingsglade. Fingers crossed. Okay, we're safe. Good. Okay, good. They got Cygors and all kinds of crap. That's less than ideal. Val now has got a Hawk Companion, plus 8% range, and reinforcement range plus 20%. That's fine. Good. And defeat the following war herd. Yep, well, we probably will do, because it looks like they're coming in our direction. Old Smoky, you're going to get ever-reaching tendrils, because that's going to help you catch those horrible green skins. And then I think what we're going to probably do is... Problem is, forest battles don't often happen, so... Okay, well, let's go. Replenish troops is just always good. So, oh, he's got 2 skill points. Okay, in that case... what do I like? Get the pendulum. And because you're marching, you can't run away, so you're dead. And I'm going to kill the captives, I think. Works for me. Mozrob is dead, so Zok... Oh, he was the agent. He went into the army and is now dead. So that's double good. And let's see if we can now take on Tilia. Because if we can finish off Tilia, then we can take Zaraxil. Set up another ambush. And Old Smoky is now rank 3. My goodness. So we're definitely going to get Growth of the Forest to help with our replenishment. And Dido is going to get... he doesn't often get in combat, so Fleet Finger. Faster firing, got to be a good thing. King's Glade. We can upgrade to get the Sisters of the Thorn. They're spellcasters. Interesting. And Spears of Orion, who are Wild Riders with shields. So that would be quite nice to have. So let's... on the other hand, that is going to cost us all our monies, and we could then maybe get some more units for Erario, assuming the Beastmen don't attack for 2 turns. I don't think they can reach the World Tree in 2 turns. They'll go for the King's Glade, but the King's Glade has got a pretty good garrison anyway. Plus, of course, Erario's defenders. So I think we're going to be fine. I'm going to leave that just for the moment. We're going to recruit some more units. Oh, hello. Now they will be taking attrition. So that's going to help us a little bit. Let's see if we can lure Tilia in.
I need words, but I will see the lie concealed within.
Orion, technically you are currently Ash, so stop whining. A military alliance? Yeah, sure, Daith. I will happily accept that. Maybe I should have seen if I could get some money for it.
You stand before the king in the woods.
Hello, Leonardo.
Speak.
Peace treaty. No. No. No, I really have an urge to kill you. Oh, we can put Old Smoky as the protector of the oak, can't we? We should do that. I don't think it actually gives us anything useful that we'll actually use, but can't hurt. Okay, so tried to assault us and failed. We're being raided. We've got negative growth. The drought continues. That's... Oh, yeah. So... Well, you are rank 3. Requires rank 3. I guess maybe Old Smoky can never be... He can never have an office. We are discriminating against tree monsters. That is, we are literally worse than Hitler. That is awful. I'm appalled. I'm absolutely appalled. Okay, well, let's kill this army. To make Old Smoky feel a little bit better. Don't you dare run away. You come back here. You come back here, young man. I'm gonna fuck you up. Now, unfortunately for Leonardo, he has brought an entire army of melee infantry, no archers. That's not ideal, because already the Hawk Riders can now just rain fire down from above with impunity. They're just sniping out the edges of this pikeman unit. Obviously they don't have any shields, so they are getting absolutely wrecked. And then the archers open fire. Of course, this army is led by Old Smoky, and there he is casting some magic. I must say, I do love the Tree Man models. They did absolutely fantastic work with them. They look fantastic. Brilliant. And we're casting that explosive bush spell. It makes a bush appear in the middle of people and they don't like it. So that's good. So the centre of the enemy army is getting absolutely melted by massed arrow fire. On their right flank, our left, the Way Watchers and Deepwood Scouts, or should I say the Legolas cosplayers and Deepwood Scouts, have spotted some swordsmen and are opening fire from the depths of the forest unseen. So basically, they're marching through a hail of fire to try and reach our lines. And now, of course, it's the clash of the titans as man versus nature, or man versus a giant tree monster. I don't really think that Leonardo has much of a chance, but he is getting backed up by some pikemen. So basically, Old Smoky is currently... Is he killing people with his feet? That is. He is ambidextrous. That's pretty good. On the right flank, we have Valnal and her little sisters. You can make out Val now because she's got the human skeleton on her back. There she is, giving it a piggyback ride as ever. They're hacking away at the... I think they've got a couple of units of pikemen here. I think we're dealing with 3 units, so that's pretty impressive. The enemy army have reached our lines now, but the Legolas cosplayers and Deepwood Scouts are currently shooting into their backs. And of course that's not going very well. If I was actually trying, I probably would have moved the archers around the flanks and then just riddled them with massed fire. But to be honest, this doesn't seem like it's going to be a particularly difficult battle, so I was being lazy. So as you can see, where the Legolas cosplayers, Deepwood Scouts aim, things just die. And then they start shooting into their own Eternal Guard. Maybe be a little bit careful with that, guys. A little bit of friendly fire going on there. Yeah, we're gonna pull them back from the fight. Old Smoky has won the man versus nature, and he's roaring in victory. Good job, Old Smoky. Yeah, okay, you won. Stop crowing about it. It's fine. And you wash off all that human blood on you as well. It's revolting. So yeah, poor Leonardo, he's dashing off in the distance. Still getting sniped. He's currently got a lot of arrows in his back. That's not great, is it? No, he's dead. That was too much acupuncture for Leonardo. That did not feel good. There we go, a nice easy victory. Only the Dryads took some damage because they are basically made of paper. Well, I suppose they're trees, so they literally are made of paper. Or paper's made of... Anyway, and then Old Smoky because he basically face-tanked the entire enemy army. So, good job there. I think... Do we still have the... Let's get the missile damage buff. Oh, come on, you can't run away. You died. Yes, you did, liar. Well, shit, I guess it's because if the enemy general dies, it does seem to give the army another lease of life, so that's a bit of a pain. But never mind. Okay, well, let's go with... Do I want to go cooldown Waking Winds? I mean, I feel like Old Smoky really should go down the melee line. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, let's go for Cool of the Woods. That's going to give 8 melee attack for units around him. And we are going to... are we still suffering from that hinder replenishment? Shoot, yes. However, we are still replenishing some units, so it's not all bad. And that army is pretty much wrecked. They won't be doing anything.
Absolutely not.
And these guys, they just have a whole... I mean, what's the garrison like? Yeah, I don't think killing these guys is going to be any kind of problem. We're going to absolutely just tear them to shreds. So that should be no problem. And public order here has stabilised, which is nice to see. And Skaven corruption is climbing. That's not nice to see. That's bad to see. Never mind. We'll deal with that. Oh, you're going for the world tree, aren't you, you little shit?
The mighty Deepwood welcomes you beneath its bower.
A defensive alliance with Carcassonne. Do I fancy that? Yeah, sure. Maybe I should have attacked him when he was outside King's Glade. Oh. Oh. Oh, Daith, you top lad. My Wood Elf allies have come to save me. Good, I was worrying. I was really worried about how... Because I don't think I could have made it past that army on foot, so I would have had to use the world routes, and then of course I've got the potential of being caught. And I don't think that Blackie would have survived that. But fortunately, our Wood Elf allies have come to the rescue and wiped out that army for us. Oh, bloody hell, the Red Duke's actually doing something. Usually he just sits in Musalon and does nothing. Okay, so they're dead. That removes that little problem. Pestilent scheme performed. Mission aborted because that army is dead. And Eldrazor, Lord of Blades, has been researched. That's going to give melee attack and weapon strength for all elf infantry units. So that's quite nice. And then we can go Adioth, Bringer of Fire, which is going to give us ammunition and armour for all elf infantry and cavalry units. Plus 10% ammunition as well. That's going to be pretty good. Wrath and Fire, the gifts that Adioth offers those who worship him. I mean, a bottle of wine also goes, you know, also works. Just throwing it out there. Might be better. Okay, so we're all healed up. That's good because the replenishment thing is finished. And we are going to meander over in this direction. That army is no threat anymore. They can't take on... They couldn't even take on one of our outpost garrisons. So that's no problem. What I'm hoping is maybe these armies will come out to try and assist. And if they do, then we can crush them. They really are. They really are. Okay, so we could go for Ashenhawks. Ooh. Problem is, I mean, income isn't too bad, but it's not brilliant. Eternal Wardens and Wildwood Wardens. I mean, the Wildwood Rangers are great. If anti-large, they just murder anything anti-large. So they are a really nice unit to have. So maybe I want the Azurai Forge. I could get the Elven Court though, plus 20% tax rate. That does seem quite nice. 20% tax rate would help our economy. On the other hand, we could maybe go for the roots of Gyran. That would give us a spell singer. It would be nice to have a proper magic user. I would like the Wildwood Rangers. Okay, so I'm going to go for a forge. And I'm going to upgrade the Grove of the Horse. And then I think what I'm going to do is... The only thing is, I'm not sure how much... I mean, the income we've got here, a 20% increase in that would be quite good. It's another 200. So, it kind of feels worth it. Does it though? Is it worth it just for another 200? I mean, we will upgrade it. So, well, you know what? I think I'm probably going to do that. More money means we can support more units, which is just more good, as the saying goes. Valnal, you are I quite like Earthblood. It's not very powerful, but it is just a nice little patch. Don't want to go for that. Do I want to make you more sort of killy? Or, I mean, I guess... The problem is, I was thinking maybe we can get the Spell Singer. Or we could use Valnal as an agent. I mean, if we damage walls... I mean, you're only level 11, so you've got loads of room to spend your abilities. And for the moment, you are our only caster. So we're going to get the Penumbral Pendulum. And we're just going to see if we can potentially lure these guys into combat. Durthu's having another go at Paravon. That didn't turn out so well last time. But he's going to give it another shot. And I think you have to give it to him. You know, try again. That's the... I mean, okay, the first time he did get killed, so... Generally, that you only get the one shot. But Durthu, he's going to give it another try. And, yeah, props to him for that. Is Carcassonne and Paravon at war? Apparently so. Okay, well that works for me. And partly this is why fighting the Wood Elves is that... Oh, hello. Oh, have you spotted me? You spotted me. You did spot me. Okay. Anyway, before I end the episode on this cliffhanger, which is now no longer a cliffhanger because I told you I'm going to end it, the train of thought I was going through before, the whole Beastman thing is why the Wood Elves are such a pain in the arse to fight in the campaign, because before they confederate, there's 4 different factions. They usually have a stack and a half each. You can't move very far in Athel-Loren, and they all tend to jump you at the same time. So it's generally very difficult to actually take them on. However, this particular battle looks quite tricky, but it also looks quite winnable. And if we can win it, Zarakzil will be left completely, well, mostly completely undefended. And that'll be the end of Tilia. Unfortunately, that's all the time we've got for this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.